All right, keep it going for your next comic. A super funny man visiting us from upstate New York, Mr. James DeSalvo.
Hello everyone, how are you? I'm fat. I am so fat I pretend I'm someone else during sex. I try to give up carbs. It's hard. It's like R. Kelly giving up teens. Or Woody Allen giving up teens. Or Jeffrey Epstein giving up teens. Now, I used to be a lot fatter. I was 325 pounds. But I found the secret to weight loss. Get a brain tumor. Oh, it worked wonders. I lost 100 pounds. Found out the hard way. My wife and I came home from a cruise. And we're laying in bed and I suddenly felt the bed shaking. I thought it was my wife. Honey, we just did it last week. Relax. Next thing I know, I wake up. I'm surrounded by 5 guys who didn't even buy me dinner. They were paramedics. Apparently, I had a major seizure. So I get rushed to the hospital, have emergency brain surgery. Now the tumor's so deep in there, they had to go in through the lip. My lips were so swollen, I looked like a Kardashian. Half the Lakers tried to fuck me. And so when I first came out of surgery, the nurses need to measure urine. Like, okay, can you pee for us? I'm too weak. That's okay, we'll just stick the catheter back in. Give me a minute. Now, brain tumor isn't all fun and games. I lost most of my body hair. I look like an 8-year-old boy. I was getting decoy work on To Catch a Predator. Did you bring the condoms and wine coolers, Mr. Epstein? This is how good as it came back. My wife said, just comb it over, no one will notice. She's 5 feet tall. She can barely see over the steering wheel. She has no idea what's going on. Also cause hearing loss. This ear sounds like it's underwater. So far under, all I can hear is the soundtrack to The Little Mermaid. Well, we always did things big in my family. I didn't just get sick, I got a brain tumor. My dad didn't just bend the law, he worked for the mob. And my sister wasn't just killed, she was killed by a serial killer. I know. And even another part, it was somebody I worked with. He was a janitor at the school where I taught. I suppose the signs were always there. His work area was too neat. He gave women kind of creepy looks. And he had that necklace of human skulls. Oh, gosh. But, sort of quick, why did beer have to change? Remember, it used to be barley, hops, alcohol, that was it. Now it's infused with chocolate and a hint of leather. You don't do that with other drugs. Heroin, vanilla scented. Crack, lavender infused. Oh, this meth has a nice hint of boysenberry. It'll pair well with the fish. And a stint in rehab. I don't drink anymore. Good things never happened. Once I started off in New York, I woke up in New Hampshire. 2 days later, I owe a sheep child support. Oh, well, I grew up in a house with lots of drinking and drugs. I was 11 before I realized that Jack Daniels and Johnny Walker weren't my uncles. I could make a whiskey sour before I latched. Oh, man. This next one's even better for you, let me tell you. Oh, yeah. Friend of mine, or friend, sent me a picture of a Mexican woman blowing a donkey. Made me sick. All I could think was more jobs Americans should be doing. Sometimes I lay awake at night and I wonder things like what do homeless kids call homework? How does the Catholic Church advertise communion wafers? Is it Jesus the other white meat? Jesus, it's what's for dinner? Yep. And also read an article about a man who found out the hard way that his daughter was making porn. He was on the internet looking for some relief material and realized halfway through that the girl he's watching was his daughter, and brings up some points. Is he sad? Is he disgusted? Does he finish? Thank you very much. You've been a great crowd. Have a good night.
Keep going for James DeSalvo.